This question comes to us from L, and L writes this: Dear we, please clear up some confusion I have over these terms, some theological and political, that I keep on hearing. They all sound similar, and I'm unsure of the spelling of each. They are, number 1, Arminianism, number 2, Antinomianism, number 3, Arianism, number 4, Aryans, and number 5, Armenian. Thanks for the help, L. L, let me try to unpack this the best I can. Let's see. Number 1 you have written down here is Arminianism. Arminianism comes from a guy named Jacob Arminius. He's a Dutch theologian. He basically taught free will theology. Free will theology as we know it within American evangelicalism, within the sphere of Wesleyan theology. He taught basically that God gives an injection of grace, like a little bit of a preparatory grace that's injected into us, which allows us then to have a freed will in order to choose to reject or accept God's forgiveness, grace, and salvation. The second one you have written down here is actually Antinomianism. That term comes from two Greek words, anti and nomos, and you put those together, you have anti-law. The Antinomians from the 16th century and 17th century were those who rejected the use of the law. They said that Christians were free in the gospel and they had no use for the law. And we obviously would reject the teachings of Antinomians for this very reason, that we are simultaneously sinner and saint. As Christians, we are simultaneously sinner and saint, and because we have the sinful nature, we indeed need the law to come against the sinful nature, to expose the old Adam, to curb the old Adam, and to show us what God's will is so that our sinful nature doesn't create stupid works. So Antinomianism is that second one. The third one you have written down here is Arianism, and this comes from a guy named Arius from the 4th century, right around the time of the Nicene Creed. He actually taught that Jesus was not divine, that he was not God in the flesh. And so he was basically teaching a Christ without the deity. He was a created being. Now, believe it or not, Arius is very much the same as what we would see in Jehovah Witness theology. The Jehovah Witnesses that go door to door, they would essentially be the same as Arianism from the 4th century. The next term you have written down here is the Aryans. Now, the Aryans are individuals that date back to the time of what we know of the World War II and Hitler. Hitler held that the Aryans were individuals of Western Asia and European culture, an ethnic group that was a superior race that he held to. So we see that very, very much prevalent from World War II and the way that Hitler would use it. Now, finally, but not least, we have the Armenians. Armenians are actually an ethnic group, and they belong to a sovereign state which is actually east of Turkey, Armenia, and they are an ethnic group, a part of an established state actually east of Turkey. So there you have it in about 3 minutes, these different terms. Let me repeat them. You have Arminianism, Antinomianism, Arianism, and the Aryans and Armenian. So hopefully that helps, and we'll catch you next time.
Worldview Everlasting is solid, Christian, and free because it is viewer supported. Your monthly gift of $5, $10, or $25 is the reason that we can continue to improve and expand these tools for online Christian outreach and discipleship. To make a one-time donation, sign up for the Lutheran Ninja Clan regular giving, or to find information about how to put Worldview Everlasting in your congregation's budget, click Donate Now.